quitting in a whole new way. It was my time to quit.
Speak to your doctor. It could be your time to quit.
Good morning, welcome back everybody. When those cooler temps and even the snowflakes finally drop down on us, we are going to need to be prepared. Here to show us how to do it fashionably well is Teresa Quick, Associate Style Editor for Sharp Magazine. Good morning, Teresa.
Thank you, thank you.
Beautiful stuff. Everybody was just, as you're putting everything down, they want to touch it and see it and try it on.
There's shopping happening on the set here right now. Well, it looks like winter is going to be coming a little bit later, but when we do get it, it's going to be for a long time.
Yeah.
So we better like the accessories that we're getting right now. So I've kind of brought a selection of hats, scarves, and gloves that I'm going to talk about and what's kind of happening this season. For hats, we've got lots of those, slouchy knit hats, and you're seeing them everywhere right now. Not the warmest, but they're good for at least the rainy weather right now.
Very fashionable.
Classic beret, that's going to come in and out constantly. You got the aviator cap, which is on the right, which is very Amelia. This one? No, right here. Amelia. Oh my God, my Canadian history, not so good.
No problem.
And then the hunting cap. So that plaid is coming in a lot this season. And we've got a little bit of fur trim there. Yes. Fur is very warm, and I wanted to quickly kind of go over that. There's kind of two big things happening with fur. One is people think it's expensive, and I found some really great affordable pieces at the Bay that are here. I think one of the other things is a lot of people will wear fur in and out with the seasons, but this is a recycled fur. So Geox Canada is a Canadian company, and they produce all this. So they actually turn your grandma's old coat into these kind of accessories. So it's not going into the landfill, and if you don't want to have your grandma's fur coat sitting in the closet forever, I think it's a great way to kind of recycle it. And they're actually opening up their online store this Saturday, so you can go online and find all this stuff.
Then you have the great 30s and 40s look.
The 40s, the retro look is coming. People going Mad Men. This is actually a 40s and 30s kind of a look happening.
My head fits in this one.
Yeah. And then we've got scarves, lots and lots of color. It's a great way to add a bit of pop of color and change your look. And then there's the tube or the collar scarf.
Yes, I couldn't figure out what this was for.
You wear it just as a nice collar, and it keeps you really warm because there's no break in the scarf.
Oh.
And one of the other things we saw a lot of was the idea of the hooded scarf. So you get the hood happening and then the scarf that winds around.
That's very, very chic.
This was really big in the 80s, so it's coming back again. And then we've got gloves. Long gloves are happening right now because we've got short sleeve coats coming out. My boyfriend's been, why would you have a short sleeve coat?
You're right, the little capelets, I think they call it.
I'm sitting there and going, you know what? That's why you compensate with the longer gloves.
Ooh, these are nice.
And then you've also got, which is really, really hot this season, is the idea of fingerless gloves. So you actually put these on here.
Okay.
Got a little thumb hole, so you can still play with your iPhone.
Oh, that's very smart.
So there you go. So you have that.
And then you have these ones when you have those thicker coats.
Yeah, it's kind of got a sportier look to it. And that purple color, the biggest color for this season. So you see I've got a few different purple pieces, but it gives a nice little bit of accent without going overboard with the whole grape look.
And you're saying you don't need to be so matchy-matchy. For example, with a gray hat like this, to combine something like this chocolate and pink look, right?
Yeah, and those little short gloves, very ladylike, and once again they go with that nice retro look. Another big print was the leopard print, and accessories are a great way, once again, not to go overboard with the leopard print. It can be a little bit overwhelming in the city. And then I've also brought some items you can actually add to the stuff you already have. So if you're on a little bit of a tighter budget this season, you can still kind of go with cute looks. I've got here a boot cover, and this actually...
Can we show how that works?
This actually comes right off.
So that you can have that one basic black boot and transform it depending on your outfit.
Yeah, and they come with chains. You can come with the top of the boot here. Waterproof boot by Geox, which is a great alternative to the kind of the rubber boot, which isn't exactly work appropriate. And the last thing I want to talk about, because it's not quite a typical winter accessory, but I found at the Bay, and it's called Dusk, and I think there we go right there. But it's a really small personal alarm, and since it's getting dark at like 4 o'clock, people are going to their cars, women are going to their cars in the dark. You pull that little string there, and it makes a really high-pitched
Can I do it, or can we not shut it off after?
You can turn it off after. This little chain goes back in, so if you want to give that, it's going to give a very loud scream. So
thanks, Teresa. Great stuff. HearCanada.qc.ca, Aldo.ca for accessories, and thebay.com.
There you go.
Ooh, that's good.
It is good, because people ignore car alarms, so that's why. And then you put that right back
Over
in.
to Jen at
There you go.
Wow, no, that is good.
Hey, all that screaming. Oh my goodness. We are at the